So what's going on? I got all this. I got my switch and my cloud key. I've been doing some testing with the antenna because I got another antenna over here and my battery's about to die. Fuck. I'm just gonna handhold it for now because I don't feel like putting it back on the gimbal. Got the battery straightened out, and with this lens on it, lens shake shouldn't be too much of an issue anyway. But yeah, I got all kinds of hardware. My pile of Ubiquiti shit next to the shoes and dog toys. Maddie, you little shit. Mad Dog. Maddie. Just don't even do anything. Just lay there and ignore me. Good job. But yeah, I got the Ubiquiti antennas talking to each other, so that's pretty awesome. They weren't working for me last night. Figured out what was going on. I was talking to Ubiquiti support, which is amazing, by the way. Ubiquiti support is incredibly good. It's one of the really big selling points when it comes to this hardware, as far as I'm concerned, is that if you ever have an issue, you can hit them up 24/7 and they'll help you. It's amazing. But I was talking to them and they hooked me up with a like a user guide or something that I hadn't seen yet. Everything I had seen so far had been regarding the antennas themselves, because these are software controlled antennas. So everything is software as far as the antennas themselves go, all the controlling bits. It's all GUI and it's actually pretty amazing, really. Ugh, need more scotch. But once you learn the software, you can get them to do like anything you can think of. It's a matter of learning the software. That's the tricky part. She hooked me up with a user guide thing for it. I'll link it in the description if anyone else has one of these, they want to use it. Basically, what you have to do is you have to have one antenna that is a access point, quote unquote, and another antenna that is a station, quote unquote. So both of them point to point, by the way, or PTP as you see them around, point to point. Think of it as an access point like a regular Wi-Fi connection, but for one host, the other antenna. I hope you can see what I'm pointing at. I have no idea. Pointing at the other antenna. The other antenna is down there. The other one's over here. But yeah, you're going to set up basically a Wi-Fi network for two hosts. One antenna to the other. That's it. Once I figured that out, pretty easy. I got them both talking immediately. You just have to get them set up right. Once you get it figured out, you can do a lot with them. My little cloud key thing, which is right here. This is a cloud key and it runs off PoE directly into the switch. This is a Ubiquiti 8-port PoE, the 150 watt version. Again, I'll link all this bullshit down in the description so you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. But this provides power for this, the switches, or the antennas rather, that's the switch. The antennas and the cloud key. The cloud key allows configuration and management of all the stuff attached to the switch. And the switch is going to be mounted in the relay location, which is basically somebody else's house. So I want to be able to get into it and manage and tweak stuff if I need to without having to go there, because I don't want to bug them all the time. Otherwise, you're going to use these. This is an injector, power over Ethernet injector, or PoE. You have PoE on the left, LAN on the right. So you're going to have the antenna itself, that, or whatever it is you're trying to power, plugged into the left, and on the right is going to go to your network. That's what you use to power the network if you don't have a PoE switch. That's why I bought that switch, because it can provide power to all the antennas and stuff. That being said, again, the whole learn the software thing comes into play because you have to figure out how to get it to do it. It's not just a plug it in and it goes, oh, okay, power. No, it's not quite that easy, but I'll cover that in a later video. It's not that hard. So yeah, for now, baby steps. I got a couple antennas to talk to each other. I actually had antennas, oh, you can still see them probably. Yeah, there they are. They're out in the yard. Mounted to a random pole because I was doing testing last night. I had one in here on the tripod, the one over there. I had the two out there, and then I had one on the other side of the yard, actually attached to a shovel. and I was trying to beam internet around the house back into the our regular Wi-Fi router. You know, it's like a regular home router in my room, and I couldn't get it to work. That was what I did last night. What'd you do last night? Turbo. Quit making weird noises. But I did get a couple of them to talk today, so I think I have an idea of how to get it all to work, at least a little bit more now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll update soon. Be sure to like, share, subscribe on Happy Horseshit. You know the drill. Bye-bye. I noticed a couple things with that last video, one of which being my lapel mic, for whatever reason, kind of made me sound like I had this. Throughout this whole process, not real sure why, but yeah, I don't. The other being, I was kind of dark, so I got that fixed. And for anyone that ever doubts the strength of a Zhiyun crane, this is a testament to how tough or strong or whatever it really is, because this is anything but a perfect setup. But it's taking it like a champ. Let me show you what I'm doing right now. This is kind of ridiculous, really. Spin around. It doesn't like doing this. Turn around. Come on. There we go. I got a big ass light on top. But it's taking it like a champ. If you get it balanced relatively well, only takes a second, it actually does pretty well. Ooh, it doesn't like turning around. Well, it seems to be okay with it now. So anyway,